This is the Astros Postcast, your instant game reaction for the Houston Astros, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Well, would you look at that? Some good things happen for the Houston Astros on a Monday afternoon in the series finale against the Angels. They are able to salvage a split of the four-game series, with the Halos, thanks to the offense waking up and doing something today, and the pitching having a good day as well. Hello and welcome this afternoon to the Locked On Astros Postcast. I am Michael Connor, your host of this show daily. Appreciate you guys for stopping by and saying hello. We're live with you after every single Astros game. We hope you come back and see us again tomorrow and the rest of the regular season and into the postseason, as we have a lot of Astros baseball to talk about over the next few weeks. Today's episode of this Locked On Astros Postcast brought to you by FanDuel. Hey, football season, it's here. Visit the FanDuel app today and start planning your futures bets now. So what are you walking out of this one? You had to key it down to one thing more than anything else that you're talking about.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Clearly, it's the fact that the Astros offense went out there today and actually looked like a functioning offense. I mean, we went through the numbers a little bit last night and really kind of after every game, after that Rocky series, how abysmal they have been. I mean, really, the month of August as an offense, they were atrocious. They averaged like less than 4 runs a game in the month of August. It was horrible. They can't consistently do that and ever expect to get out of the funk they've been in and to continue to tread water the way that they have treaded water over the last few weeks. Maybe, just maybe, could today be the spark? We'll see. Got the Yankees coming to town after this. We will, of course, talk about that in just a bit because that is a very important series. The Astros, and look, you realize after today, they only have 9 games left at home the rest of the season. That's it. They have, I think, 15 on the road. There's 24 games left in the regular season. It is going to come down to the very end. Seattle is right on your heels, of course. The Rangers have actually started to play great baseball, and they're also in the mix. You got to hope that those two teams falter a little bit. Both teams, as we are doing this show live, have not played yet. The Mariners are playing later this evening in Tampa against the Rays, and then the Rangers will play the Arizona Diamondbacks later tonight. They got in on that trip early, or I should say today. They literally had to stay in Sacramento an extra night to get to Phoenix earlier today because some mechanical issues with the plane. But those two teams are right there. And if this team wants to beat out those two teams, today is the kind of day that they have to go out there and continue to execute, period. Right? They have to get good days out of the line. I'm not asking for 8 runs every day, of course, because that's not going to happen. I understand that. But you can't have the long stretches anymore of going 3, 4, 5 days where you offensively are just abysmal. 12 hits across the game today, 8 runs, pouring it on late with the insurance runs there, 3 in the 8th. The Astros score in every inning but the 1st and the 7th today. Thank you. And it's that deep. Okay. They had to have it. Pena, a couple hits for him today. Jordan, a couple knocks for him today. Hit the ball hard on his 2 knocks. Altuve, a couple knocks, of course, with the home run there in the 8th inning. Correa still in his funk, but had a big at-bat at that moment to give the Astros the lead at 4-3 with his RBI single back up the middle. Of course, nothing out of Christian Walker, just 1 hit out of Yainer Diaz. Urias, good start to the game for him. Home run double, drives in a couple of runs. Even Cam Smith had a couple of knocks today, which you absolutely needed to see, and he stole 2 bases. Overall, up and down the lineup, good things today. But can you find a way to be consistent with it? Approach today was good. A lot of guys had a lot of familiarity with the starting pitcher as well. And the thing, the most important part of it is that the Astros were playing a Angels team this weekend that we've talked about it pitching-wise, abysmal overall. Yesterday, they threw a really good pitcher in Soriano. Kikuchi's had a nice year. Overall, today wasn't his best day. And we're obviously very familiar with him here in the city of Houston. Pitched really well for the Astros last year. But they finally made them look like the pitching staff that they were supposed to make them look like and the Rockies look like. Now, look, they took 2 or 3 from the Rockies. It was fine. Don't love splitting with the Angels, but it's better than losing 3 out of 4. Now comes the important stuff in the Yankees coming to town. Again, we're going to talk about that series here in just a few minutes. But the other thing that we have to highlight from this game today, of course, is the return of Luis Garcia for the Houston Astros. He has been – it's so hard to believe still that it took him that long to recover from Tommy John surgery. Everybody's body's different. Bodies respond differently to everything. And his, he went through some elbow stuff again, pain, soreness, all those things in the recovery process slowed things down multiple times last year, slowed things down again this year. But, I mean, you could not have asked for a much better return to a big league mound than what you got out of Luis Garcia today. I think the thing that I walked away with more than anything else when it comes to what Garcia had today was his command. His command was tremendous. Now, he did get a lot of minor league rehab starts. I think he got like 7 or something. They extended him out as far as they possibly could in those starts. But 6 innings of 3-run ball, just 3 hits allowed. And those 3 hits came in a 4-batter span where he gave up the 3 runs. Did allow the 2 home runs, but 6 strikeouts and no walks. Pitch total today for him was at where is the pitch total? All the way down here at the bottom, sorry. 79 pitches, 52 of them were for strikes. Everything that you could have hoped for, literally every single thing that you could have hoped for the Astros today out of Luis Garcia, they got it. And if this team can get what they got out of the starting pitching in these 4 games in this series, they will have a chance to win a lot of games down the stretch and win the American League West. Now, is the bullpen perfect behind them? No, of course not. There's not a lot of guys that you trust all that well. I'll give Caleb Hort some more props today. Good outing. Brian King, yikes. That was terrifying. He smoked the ball all over the place. Just go ahead and prepare yourself for Craig Kimbrell in the postseason. He's going to absolutely terrify you and make you pucker when he has to pitch in a big situation for the Astros come October. But I can tell you this right now, I feel a lot better out of the starting rotation right now. Hunter Brown did his thing. Spencer Arrighetti did his thing. Christian Javier did his thing. And Luis Garcia today, he was the worst of them. They all gave 6 innings, and he gave up 3 runs, the worst. The others were 1 run and then scoreless outings for the other 2. Scoreless for Javier, scoreless for Arrighetti, 1 run for Brown, and then the 3 runs for Luis Garcia today. So good overall work for the Astros starting staff. I was going to give you guys a surprise here real quick. For those of you that watch the show for a while, come here, Coco. Come here. You know why the Astros won today? For those of you watching on the YouTube page, our rally dog, Coco. She's not been on the show much this year. Last year, she made appearances on the show a lot more, but here she is today. She just came in and opened the door. Yes, this little tiny chihuahua here knows how to open the door because she is an absolute menace to society. But we love you, Coco. And the Astros love her, too, because last year she was the good luck dog. And if we can get her in the mix again to be the good luck dog this season, then, well, maybe I'll just have to start bringing her back for every game in the month of September. So far, she's 1-0 in the month of September is Coco, the Astros lucky dog. Yesterday was dog day. I couldn't take her to Coco. I couldn't take her to dog day, though. She would not do well. She doesn't like people. I don't know if any of you have chihuahuas out there, but, man, they are mean sometimes. She only likes 3 people in this world, and I am her number 1. So, yeah, good to have Coco back. Now she's going to get in her blanket over there in the chair. All right, let's talk about the Yankees series coming up. It's a big one. We'll do that next year in the Locked On Astros Postcast. All right, are you still paying full price for gas? What are you doing? Why? Stop leaving money behind. Get real cash every time you fill up with the free Upside app. Simply download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play right now and start earning cash at the pump today. Use my limited time promo code SEASON and get an extra 25 cents back per gallon on your first fill up. You can make up to $300 per year just from buying the gas you already need. First, I thought it was, too good to be true, but it's totally legit. Real people are getting paid to make their daily commutes, and you can too. Plus, you can cash out at any time to your bank account, PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Don't let this offer drive on by. Download the free Upside app now. Start using my promo code for this limited time offer of season for a limited 25 cents per gallon bonus. That's promo code season. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions. The next message for you guys now. Hey, I told you a minute ago, football season is here, and let's talk about FanDuel. Starting this week, NFL's back, baby. Let's go. Right now, new customers can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. Yeah, go make your bets now. Get that in there. Make a winner, and you'll have more to get at with football season being back. So are you ready to play? Download the FanDuel app now by visiting FanDuel.com to get started. That's FanDuel.com to place your first $5 bet. And our final message before we get back to the Astros discussion, let's talk about Prize Picks. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks, the daily fantasy app where making the right call can actually pay off. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right means cashing in. Who doesn't like that? With football back, Prize Picks is the simplest and fastest way to get in on the action. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player projections, and you can turn your takes into real prizes all in less than 60 seconds. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code LOCKEDONMLB for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code LOCKEDONMLB for $50 in lineups after your first $5 play. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. We're talking winners today, baby. The Astros winning over the Los Angeles Angels today, and the offense doing its thing, scoring 8 runs. Who does not love that? Now they have to continue. Oh, before we can get to that, who is...
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
There are multiple candidates when it comes to the offensive side of the baseball today at the plate. I could go with Jose Altuve. I could go with Ramon Arias. I could go with Yordan Alvarez. I could even give it to Correa if I wanted to for putting the Astros in front, which ended up being the decisive hit of the game. But the man that we just talked about a moment ago, Luis Garcia, coming back, pitching in a big league game for the first time since 2023, and 6 innings of 3-run ball, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. And hopefully that is a sign of what is to come with Luis Garcia, because there is a lot of potential in that arm. We all remember it, how good he was for the Astros when he first got up here, how important he was in certain spots when they won a World Series as well. They need him to be Luis Garcia, and today was a good sign that he has the potential to still be that guy out there for this ball club. Now, like I mentioned, the Yankees are coming to town, which you love the scheduling quirks of baseball. The Yankees had the day off today on Labor Day. It's kind of, I think the Astros had one of those a couple of years ago where they had 4th of July off, which made absolutely no sense. Every team should be playing on Labor Day, but the Yankees were not playing on Labor Day today. They had the day off, so they're coming to town now to play these Astros, and hopefully the Astros will be, doing some butt kicking of a team that nobody in this city likes at all. Yankees come in playing hot, too. That's the thing. We've talked about it. They're coming off playing the White Sox, I think 2 out of 3 in that one, but they're playing good ball of late. I don't know if you guys have paid attention to it all. Now, Judge has not been incredible recently. He's not saying he's been bad. Giancarlo Stanton has just torn the cover off the ball since he's been back from, basically missing the entire season. He's hitting, and I've always said this, of anybody in the Yankees lineup, he scares me more than anybody else, because he just, even though Aaron Judge has insane power, Stanton hits the ball harder than anybody else. And all he has to do, it feels like, is flick at halftime. And there's something about when he plays the Astros, he always does something at some point. So I'm not saying that I don't fear Judge. You have to fear Judge always. But the Astros have typically handled him pretty well. His numbers career-wise here in Houston are never very good. So hopefully that trend continues. Tomorrow, pitching matchup galore, hopefully. Framber Valdez against Max Fried. Wednesday will be Jason Alexander for the Astros. going up against Will Warren for the Yankees in that one. Then they'll finish off the series on Thursday, a little bit earlier on Thursday, 6:40 on Thursday evening instead of a day game. Christian Javier against Carlos Rodon. So it's going to be tough, but the Astros got to take 2 out of 3. There is no other way around it. This is a playoff team that you want to beat and hopefully make life even more difficult on them. Don't forget to join me tomorrow night when the game does wrap up. We'll talk about it right here, Locked On Astros Postcast. You guys have a great rest of your Monday, Labor Day. We'll talk again tomorrow night after Astros and Yankees.